Hi, my name is Hi everyone. We're here with Kira. Welcome, welcome. Say something, Kira. I think people cannot hear you right now. I'm a second. What happened? What happened? Okay, right now? Tell something,
Testing,
Kira.
testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi.
There it
My
is,
name is
there it is.
KalamityKira. Okay. There we go. Hi, Nama. It's always nice to see you. I've missed you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Hi, my novels. We miss Kira here a lot. Oh my god. I have a little day with a huggy with her here. I am so excited for this day. The woman hands welcome everyone. Hi GF, hi Hentisas, Mimikyu, hi Magiabi. Hi
Hooray, she
PGH,
didn't eat her
hi
collab
Amo,
early
hi
this time, let's
Twinkle.
go.
I didn't eat my collab this time, that is so true. She's still there. I didn't eat her yet, so that is something good for starting the collab. How you been, Kira? How you been?
I'm good. It's been a lot going on, as you know. For anyone who doesn't, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus while there's a ton of construction being done in my house, including installing a new at-home sound booth so that I can do some really good recordings and such. But it's taking up a lot of my time, which is why I can't be here super long today. But I wanted to be here even for a little bit because I have to go right back to I put together my computer because everything was torn down for the construction and covered. And then I put it all back together, hoping that I would be done the construction by this week, and then I wasn't. And so I put it all back together for this,
Oh my
and then
god.
after that, I have to take it all back apart.
That is
Worth
amazing,
Worth it to even spend a couple hours here.
That is why I don't like when there are construction in my house or something, because everything is a mess. Like you don't know where to put things or things like that, or when you're moving to it is horrible out of the way.
And the last thing I want is for dust to get all over my keyboard and all over my computer and inside it and all that stuff. So I'm keeping it taken apart and covered and things like that. And then once I'm done here, I take it all apart again and then I cover it again and then I keep going. Hopefully it'll be done by next week now.
I heard that you're getting a new sound booth. How is that actually? How is the new sound booth there?
It's a lot. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so nice. I love it so much. I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I got finally just in the mail a couple days ago the last of all of the pieces needed to soundproof the area has come in. And I have I'm building kind of a privacy screen. It's almost going to be like a faux door that goes behind me so that no sound can come in from behind me either. And then I also have a roof that gets installed that can be clipped in and then clipped out so that when the sound booth is being used, I can clip in the roof. So I'm basically quite literally in a booth. But I have to build those parts, which I will be doing hopefully at the end of my work week this week, which is why I'm hoping that my sound booth will be done next week. Because for anyone else who doesn't know as well, I did get a job and I work 5 days a week. So my work week is Wednesdays to Sundays, which means the only 2 days I have to work on my space is Mondays and Tuesdays. But then that's all the only 2 days I have to do anything like grocery shop and clean and your food prep for the week and all those things. And it's been taking a long time to get it done.
That sounds like a lot.
Thank you.
I would love to just help you there. If I wasn't Canada, I was I will be just Kira, open space in your room. I'm going to help you there. So if I wasn't Canada, I would just to help you with that.
Yeah, I would take you up on that so fast. I mean, for first reason, because I need the help. And secondly, because I mean, then you'd be in my room, and that would be pretty cool.
They're
Don't
making
mind
it
me, I'm
sound.
blushing.
They're making it sound weird, but I like the idea.
Weird? What do you mean? I just mean that you would like be in like my space. Oh, I'm gonna cry. It's weird.
This so just hurt, you know?
Hmm?
Wanna pray alone in a room. In a really hot room.
Yeah.
Alone together.
Hot room? Oh no, my room's always cold. But you can make it hot, please. I'm so
Vore is
cold
perfect
all
for
the time.
escapism.
I'm
Just
under
to
a
not
blanket
leave
right
the
now.
room
I
for
can
a
make
while.
hot.
Okay, good. I look forward to it.
As
My freezing ass all the time.
oh my god, just like this last days here, I was like -6, -7 centigrades, and oh my god, like if I'm super in here, I can imagine there. Like I suppose there is like more or less or even more.
I mean, we've been having like -20.
Oh my god. I would just die
And
there.
then there's the wind chill, which makes it even colder.
Oh my god.
Like I get
take
so
with
cold.
that,
Actually, I'm kind of glad for the time
Laura.
off
Hello,
over the last couple
KalamityKira.
months because
Have a good
this is the
stream.
coldest
Bon appetit,
months of the year. And I actually get so cold sitting at my desk for an extended period of time that in the past I've had to end streams early because I could no longer feel my fingers in a way that like I could move them. Like they were so stiff.
Oh my god.
And I was so cold because I couldn't move my fingers. And I would like sit there and just be like all the time because my nose would be leaking because I'm so cold. And no matter how much like hot tea I drink and how many blankets I have on me, it was a lot.
Oh my god.
It was a lot.
I cannot imagine
but
that.
The
Like,
Vore
it would be
Bellies is
so
very
cold.
comfy home.
Yeah. So I like even now I can't even sit at my desk for a long period of time because I get so cold. Even though my chair has a heater in it and I've got the heating on and I've got a heated blanket. Like the blanket that I have over me is a heated blanket. Like it doesn't matter. Like I just get so cold.
I got one of them. They're so cozy. Like both heating.
Man, I love it so much.
I have those heating like really big
It's so
blankets.
soft.
They are amazing.
Yes. When I go to sleep now, I sleep with my sheet, my comforter, my weighted blanket, and then my one of my throw blankets, like the really soft throw blankets. I leave my heated blanket with my desk so that I don't forget it for when I sit down, because that sucks. But like it's like 4 blankets and a sheet when I go to sleep.
Oh my god.
I like to be
I get it. I just she don't live. She even live in Nepal. I think that is just like normal.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I'm in Canada, which feels like the North Pole 9 times out of 10.
That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I can't imagine, girl. Oh my god.
Well,
like here, I think the maximum
so
we
cold
were
here.
is just like -7 or something like that. And it was already freezing with that.
Oh, really?
It was wait.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it got that cold. Oh wait, I guess it would. Yeah. Is Canada that cold? Yeah, all the time. Actually, I'm not even one of the colder provinces. I'm one of the warmer provinces. The other problem too with like
it is more cozy here.
Move to Europe. I'm trying.
Just
I'm trying
Did you
to
hug me?
I'm trying to
And it's
move to
North Coast
Spain.
here.
I'm studying Spanish.
Ah, that is one his. Let me know when you want your private lessons.
I'm trying to. Okay. Oh yes, right. I'm getting better now. I'm actually starting to think in Spanish sometimes.
Oh, that is my. Listen,
Yeah,
tell
it's a
me
good
something in
start.
Spanish. It's like
Tell you something
me,
in Spanish?
tell me
Damn.
anything you like about you. Oh my god.
Oh, that I like. Okay.
Something less riz.
Something Lazarus. I wasn't trying to riz you. I was trying to love on you. That's not the same thing. Riz is so like The way I think about Riz is like putting on a show. I was like, I just adore Vora. What I like? I like oh my gosh, I can't remember the word for it, even though I just saw it yesterday. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Pause for effect. Hold on.
But then worry, then agree. You can say me like any sentence that you feel the sound so nice to you. Like,
Caliente. That's the word. That's the word.
you like hot.
Me gusta té caliente.
You like hot tea. That is mine.
Yeah,
That is mine.
I like hot tea. That's like the area, that's like the section of my lessons I'm currently in right now, is like describing food and drink and like what we like or dislike about it. So I'm
That is
at
so
the point where we're
nice.
talking about like hot, like just like foods and stuff. So I'm just like, me
So I can just say like,
encanta and so.
me encanta Kira caliente.
What were you saying about Riz again?
Nothing.
I was gonna say me encanta ensalada de pollo.
Oh my god, chicken salad is so good.
I love chicken salad. Oh my god, that's like actually
But your dish so
my
good.
lunch of choice every day. Oh, thank you. Did I actually do
I
good?
am proud of you. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you. I've
That
come a
is
long
so
way
nice.
from stuttering.
Just let me know, like, if you have any doubt, but you're not like. Just ask me and that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I'd love to just like hop in and try and have like a conversation in Spanish with you. I'm still really like learning my words and stuff, and I still have to think about it a bit, but when it comes to like when I was writing out a diagram at work the other day, and when I was writing down like certain things, I was like, oh, this is where the puerto is, this is where the ventana is, uh what was it? It's mesa, you know, seis mesa or something, seis mesas, or like I was like writing that down instead of writing down like
Oh my
6
God.
tables and the door and the window. Like I was writing it out in Spanish instead. And I didn't realize I was doing it until after, when they were like, what is this? Is ventana? And I was like, oh, that's the window.
That is so
Like,
nice.
this doesn't help us at all.
Nice.
None of us speak Spanish. And I was like, technically I don't speak Spanish either, but here we are.
That is amazing, man. What helped me a
Doing my
lot, like
best. I'm doing my
learning
best.
English, is actually like having conversations. And
Yeah.
I recommend you like having conversations, even if they're like basic things, or the silly things like tries to. I had talked with someone
Okay.
like
Maybe I should try
something
and
in
like
Spanish
text you in Spanish more often.
Just like even if you're one, even if it's sort of for like silly things like you haven't. Hey, what is this salsa about, or they like this fruit, or anything silly, like I would just repetition you, and it can help you a lot actually.
Okay. Okay, I will have to remember that, because I'm always thinking that I'm like being a bother or gonna be a bother or something. So I'm like, oh, don't
it's
do
not. It's not. It's a good. Mama.
Tinkle. Mama.
And by the way, on Discord, I can send you like voice audios.
Right. Voice audios. Okay. That's actually a good idea. I can send you some like voice audios too. We can like voice audio.
That is my.
Learn Spanish conversation.
Just because I think like that would be like way more useful than text. So I can just send you like voice audio
because
there.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my my grammar is ass right now.
Actually, just talking is like good enough, and then the writing and everything just like come along when you know how to speak. The writing and reading just come along with that.
That's true. I'm actually way better at reading it than I am writing it. Like if I had to like list my top, my three in order, it'd be reading, speaking, and then writing. Like I'm really good at
Ah, that is so
reading
nice.
Spanish, but not. I want to get much better at speaking it,
Just
because
I
then
feel
I
like
feel like
reading is like
like
the
you said, the
easiest
writing
part.
will come after.
Because it had like
The what
some.
part?
It reading is like the easiest part because it had like similar. It is like not too far away from English, like even though like
Oh yeah,
Asian languages or things like that, like they are like way different. Um,
yeah.
so that is good. That is good there.
Mm-hmm. But
And
all
by
that
the way,
aside,
Kira,
we're talking about some mythology things today. What?
yes, I was going there actually.
What's up?
And well,
Oh,
my
good.
namas today. And we're going to talk about mythology and Vore here. I got like some questions to Kira. You can answer me quick. You can ask me anything too.
Okay.
And since I already do know, my next model is going to be another sneak. So it's going to be really nice, actually.
I'm so
Another really,
excited.
really nice talk session with here. And say with Aljunamas, if you have like any questions read about Kira or for me, just ask me in the chat. We would read those questions there.
Mm-hmm.
And first, Kitten, I want to know more about you here. Because I know you like a lot
Okay.
D&D, I know you like a lot mythology, and everything like things related to that.
I
I
do.
want to ask you how everything started. Like, how did you start liking D&D? How did you get interested in the mythology? Was because D&D or because another reason? And
Mm-hmm.
tell me, like how everything is done there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I got into D&D because of my parents actually. Um my
Oh my god, we
mom
didn't
got
know
my
that.
dad into D&D, and I grew up watching my parents play D&D.
Oh, that is so nice.
That was Saturday night in our
Well,
house,
it's
was just
true.
D&D night, and it's really fun.
It's to be in this and all the game. I thought, I don't know why heavily the other is like a recent game, but it's like not recent. It's like something that has been
Mhm.
existed as many years. So that is so nice. That is so nice. And they teach you, or you just like learn alone?
I just I kind of like, funny enough, I didn't really learn a lot when I was watching my parents play. I more so learned about how the game is played, and like the fun side of it, of like um I suppose uh the acting and the storytelling of everything and all that stuff. Like that's kind of what I learned when it came to learning like mythology, when it came to really learning a lot about the creatures and the characters and stuff. That actually came much later,
Uh-huh.
when I was more like close, like an adult. Because when I was younger, we started my first family campaign when I was 12, and
Oh
we
my
did
god, that
that
is
campaign
nice.
for 5 years. Yeah, we played, like, my sister, our good friend, and then both of my parents played, and then my uncle was the DM. So we played that one campaign for 5 years, and I didn't really learn a whole lot
Oh my
about
god.
about creatures or anything like that, other than like the names of some things. Like I figured out what a cobalt was and a Tarrasque, and like
But
the
why
difference
5
between
years? Oh my
wyverns and
god.
dragons. Well, I mean, it just sometimes a story can go really long, you know? Like we didn't really mean for it to go 5 years. There was just lots to do. and then
Ah, it is so
and
nice. That is
then
so nice.
um had played for 5 years, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. And then afterward, I became really curious about like all the different things that you could do, because I was a druid and I kept wild shaping into different animals. So then I wanted to learn about, possibly turning into a monster or being a monster type instead of just like a human or an elf or a gnome or something. And then I found out about, like, later on I found out about Yuan-Tis, which is for anyone wondering, I'm actually not canonically something like a lamia or a naga. I'm the D&D snake creature. I am a Malison Yuanti, which means I am the half and half. I'm the half blood. So I'm straight middle child totem pole of like the
Oh
hierarchy
my
in a
god.
Yuanti society. Yeah. I keep accidentally choosing middle child syndrome, and here I am being a Malison, which means I can be half and half snake and human. The design that I chose to go with was the snake bottom and the humanoid top, but I could have easily reversed it. So I could have easily had legs and had a snake-like torso and head and arms,
Oh my god, it
but
is
I
so
wanted the
nice
tail.
actually. Such a like a
Yeah,
transformation, my god.
I wanted my tail. Yeah, and well, the other thing too is that Yuan-Tis do have the ability to polymorph because it helps them integrate into society and sneak into society
Uh-huh.
a little bit more. Because Yuan-Tis are canonically closer to a chaotic evil type character, type creature, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm chaotic evil. Because if anyone who is familiar with like Forgotten Realms or like D&D in general, you know that there is a dark elf by the name of Dritz Duerden who is not evil, unlike pretty much every other dark elf out there. So I'm
Oh
kind of
my
doing
god.
my own thing in a similar way, but like with Yuan-Tis. So I'm a more like a chaotic good chaotic good Yuan-Ti as opposed to straight up evil.
That is so
It's
nice. That
fun.
is so nice. Showed you how to model, by the way. How showed you
Yeah.
whole model.
Tippy tippy tippy. Tippy 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 tippy.
So
Here I
beautiful. Oh
am.
my god.
There we go. There I am. Voila.
So beautiful with that thick,
It's good to see
delicious tail
you.
here.
Yes, I have my very long tail. I mean, long for me, actually short for Yuan-Ti. Yuan-Ti tails can get up to like 15 or 16 feet long. But I chose to have a shorter length tail because I like being shorter, believe it or not. So, I my tail is only about 2/3 of my body, and on my balance point, I'm only 5'4". So, I've got about 9 feet of tail.
That is so nice. That is so nice. How much did you say, like, in
Mm-hmm.
Ghost until 50 feet or something?
Yeah, so like Yantis can actually get very long. They can get up to 15 feet long from head to tail tip. And
Oh, that is
so
so nice.
I chose, sorry, I can go behind you again.
Better go ahead and
I
birds.
chose to be,
Mine
um,
may be my hand.
I chose to be shorter because I chose to be shorter because I wanted to still be powerful and short. There we go.
But that is so nice, actually. I love the decision to
Mm-hmm.
like being short but powerful with that amazing weapon that you have on your tail.
Oh
It
yeah,
is
like
really
look at this.
amazing.
Look at this. I love it so much. I'm gonna
It is so
This is what
gorgeous.
I
I love
use
it.
to poke your eye out if you piss me off.
It is so good. It's
And
ever.
I mean, I'm still kind of sorting out what my because I like having weaponry, which is why I like
Uh
this,
huh.
but essentially I I coat the tip of my tail jewelry with my own venom.
Oh, that is so nice.
Hee
They
hee.
definitely even more dangerous there.
Mhm.
It is so nice. It is so nice. I saw a question here and they said to me,
It's
huh?
very fun.
Um,
Mhm.
about if a Jew can feed inside my stomach and Julia. I think
Yes,
yes.
I can.
That he can
Yes,
feed
I've
inside.
been in there before. Mhm, I can. And to be fair, I'm
Yes,
not very
in
long.
it
So
is
I
just like a
usually,
really big
whenever
noodle,
I
so
go in and curl up, yeah, exactly. Whenever, yeah, I'm just a really thick noodle, you guys. But only for Vora. I don't like being consumed by other people. Just for Vora. But
I feel so
essentially when it
respected. Oh
comes
my
time to
god.
like when I'm like Because you are.
Du mår med han. What?
No, me and you equal.
Love you so much, my dear.
But I love you too. Mwah.
What?
When I snuggle in Vore's belly, I basically wrap my tail around myself a couple times like a cat, and I just kind of curl up in there and just.
But it's so cute. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
when
love
I'm
it
in
so
Vore's when I'm in Vore's belly, that's not grumbling you hear. That's my sleepy purring, where I'm just like.
much. You better oh my god, you gave me like every lamesa like a sonorovia. Like you eaten and you just sleep like on my belly. And people just can hear
I'm
like
just sleeping in your belly, just like
your pores it.
yeah. That sounds
That
right.
is so comfy.
Oh, and I talk like I do snore a little bit too, so it'd be like the purring, like.
Oh, that you did labor.
I have allergies, you guys. Okay, so I snore a little bit. All right.
You will make me sleep so good. Like, not only having a beautiful woman as same stomach like you, but even more like with those and like really cute sounds. And we just like to have.
Yeah, it's like ASMR for me, just being inside your belly, and then it's ASMR for you inside me inside your belly, just going.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's actually amazing.
That's so good.
That's so like. That's pretty great canon, actually. Like.
That is so true. That is so true. It is so amazing.
Just ASMRing each other well, me accidentally, you deliberately.
Oh my god, Jess. Like I was even thinking like these last days with the cold temperature, I'm sleeping a lot. Like I'm just like sleeping until let's say 1 p.m. something like that. But during my belly, oh my god, I would just sleep all the way. Wait, I didn't want to wake from here.
Heck yeah. You bet. You bet. You hear that? You heard it here first. If I'm sleeping in Vore's belly, Vore's never waking up. She's all mine. This is my plan, Namas. This has been always my plan.
Oh my god.
Is to just capture Vore for myself.
I didn't know like this way of capture someone, but I am not opposing though.
I mean, that's good.
It is a good way. It is a good way. Like I would just like wake up a little bit and that's it. Like just 1 hour to go do things and that's it, and then sleep again.
Perfect. Yeah, come and hang out with the Namas for like a couple hours, but like while you're like with the Namas, they will hear the. Vore starts falling asleep on stream, like, oh my god.
I just like stream with with one microphone for me and one microphone for the belly, so people hear you like.
Oh, perfect.
We could still go inside her stomach when she is sleeping. Judas. We would join you for the sleepy vibes, Kira. Vore heart love. Vore heart love.
Only if Kira wants to. Was a gas inside my stomach. Like someone is asking like if they can join when you're inside.
When she's sleeping. So that's true. You just can't come into my onsen room. You can be a guest inside Vore's belly when I'm there, but you can't come in my onsen room. You can only hear. It's funny because ever since, do you remember when we were talking about how like your belly works? It's almost like everyone has like their own room. I have not stopped, and it's been like a headcanon for a while now, that like when I think of your belly, I think of it as like a really warm like onsen.
Oh my god. I just laid
this whole time. Every single time. Like I think just like I just think of like being in there. Yeah, just like a cozy onsen every single time.
Oh my god, it's so good. I need to send you to that awesome listen. And what?
Please. I want to be in the onsen.
I was thinking in that feel like I even think about you too. Like when I was doing, I was in like it was a stuffing with soda, and I was asking people like, hey, how did I think it will feel inside my stomach if everything is like full of soda inside there? And people were saying like a nosing or something, like a bodily ulcer. And I was thinking about you too, like, oh my
like
God.
a jacuzzi.
Just like a jacuzzi.
It'd be like a
there.
jacuzzi. Yeah,
It was so good. That is so nice. And by the way, my Kira.
Yeah.
Apart from lamias, which are other like creatures or let's say like many humans that you like?
What kind of sorry, do I like?
Other than humans that you like, aside from lamias.
Oh, you mean like outside of humans?
I like demi-humans, like monsters, like
demi-human
or half human, half monster,
demi-humans.
like
That's
that.
what you're. Okay, I see. I got
Yeah,
you. My bad. I kind of like. I mean, I do love the Dragonborn race. I think the Dragonborn race is really cool.
Oh my God, Joes.
But otherwise, in terms of like mythology, I don't know. I've always just been really interested in mythology in general. And so for me, when it comes to like a demi-human creature type thing, I'm instinctually drawn towards Yuan-Tis, Nagas, and Lamias, of course, because I just really love snakes. Plus, when I was younger, and this is not, for the record, just also, really quickly, I want to set the record straight on something for people who may not know. Medusa is not a Naga. Medusa is not a Lamia. Medusa is what is called a Gorgon, and that is specifically a creature. Yeah, it's a demi-human monster, so along this line, but instead of having hair, they have snakes for hair. So there's no actual like hair follicles on their head, there's just snakes. And so what bothers me is when I see oh my God, it makes me crazy. When I see Hollywood or like artistic depictions of Medusa or a Medusa-like creature with like the snake hair and like the great big tail.
Oh my God,
and I'm like, no. Gorgons have legs. Gorgons have legs.
Clear.
They have humanoid bodies, but they have like slit irises like a snake, and then they have hair of snakes. And so
but it's a lot of
it really bugs
there.
me.
Yeah. There's like another misconception there. And
there is. There's a lot of misunderstanding.
Even in games like League of Legends, there is such a debate for like these like Gorgon, but it's a Gorgon but with long tail. It's just like, oh my God, what you're doing.
No, exactly, yeah. And it just drives me absolutely nuts. And they're like, oh, she's a snake woman, so like just throw a bunch of snake paraphernalia things on her. And just like, and one of the other thing that kind of makes, yeah, right. And like one of the other things that kind of makes me laugh is when like you see a how do I explain? Okay, so really quickly, there's 3 kinds of Yuan-Tis. There's there's the Abominations, and then there's the Malicens, which is what I am, and there's Purebloods. Purebloods are the closest to humans. Malicens are 50-50, and Abominations are like entirely snake-like. They don't actually have any hair follicles on them at all. They have nothing but scales. Scales and underbelly, right? Okay. So it makes me laugh when people depict an Abomination Yuan-Ti with nipples.
Oh my God.
Because I'm like, no.
Well, that is a like,
or like
that is a power of
when they give right. when they give abominations a belly button and nipples, and I'm like, no.
This is where we say things hentai. Like everything is called a hentai.
Right? And it just
he's like
it just makes me laugh so much. Like,
and that's it.
Yeah, there was this like what was it? What was this movie called? It was like Clash of the Titans or something like that. It was pretty decent in terms of entertainment, except for the Medusa scene. And the Medusa scene was this great big giant tailed Medusa, so like a gorgon but with a tail. And then when it went up close to her, she had a belly button. And I was like,
oh my god.
No, you can't. You can't. I mean, first of all, you got it wrong. But like, she had scales all over her body. She had scales all over her body. She didn't actually have skin. She had like that green texture even down her arms. So the fact that they put her in with a belly button made me just want to like shake. I was like, please, like. The monster designer for this movie needs to be drawn and quartered, like take a note back all the other
style. That is why you need like someone who helps you like researching this kind of things when you're making like a movie or something. Because you can make a mess.
They should be like. The worst part is that most of these things that they get wrong when it comes to mythology being represented in film can be easily fixed with a Google search.
That is so true. That is so
like,
true.
It's like, does Medusa have a tail? And then the first answer is no. Medusa's a gorgon, and gorgons don't have snake tails. Dada bing, bada boom. I did 100% of your job for you, and
that is so true.
And you still make more money than me. It makes no sense. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, it's just like just Google one of it. Like no need to just Google it. More. Like I think the only creature that I know, at least that I know, that is like with a tail, with a long tail and like snakes in their hair, is from the Japanese mythology. But she doesn't have body. Like she's just a hen with a long tail.
Yeah.
I'm snakes in her hair. So it's like nonsense either.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, okay, so you just decided to take like it felt like Build-A-Bear for mythological creatures, and you're like, no, that's not how that works. This isn't Build-A-Bear. This is mythology, and the heavy lifting's been done for you. Okay, just look at the depictions and then start drawing. It makes me laugh.
I don't agree.
But what are some of your favorite humanoid or even like demi monsters?
What is my favorite that you see?
Yeah, what are some of your favorites? I mean, I think I have a feeling.
I would say you already know what is my first. My first.
Well, your first has got to be a Lamia.
Jajas.
Well, wait. Well, is it still Lamia as your number one? Because I know you really like peacocks too.
Actually, yes, Lamia is my number one.
Okay, Lamia. Okay, so I was right. You guys, you heard it here first. I'm actually right.
That is like a story why I am not a Lamia from the beginning. And I actually was about to be a Lamia at the beginning. Like my first VTuber model was going to get Lamia. But I heavily been so that okay, I want to be original. I want to, because there were like other Lamia VTubers. And it was like, okay, I want to try to share something that maybe is like not too seen on Twitch at least like that. Because I thought there was a lot. That is not too much, to be honest. It's just like a fear. But I thought there was like a lot of Lamia VTubers. So it was like, okay, I think there is a lot. So let's try to choose maybe some other like VTuber design. So I just like resigned myself.
Right.
And when it was in peak at
No, that's
VTuber,
fair.
it was more or less the same. Like, because I got like some ideas that I like. I'm all like, I love like cowgirls. I love it so much. And I love like, oh my god, I forgot the name of this. And RPs, they are so beautiful too. And frog girls, like I got an idea of doing a frog girl at the beginning. Because they just can like swallow with a long tongue and everything.
Yeah,
And
the long tongue, yep.
But at the same, it was like moments the same. Like I didn't like research too much. I thought that it was like a lot of llama VTubers, a lot of cow VTubers, a lot of, let's say, frog VTubers already. So it was like, what is something? But I didn't sound it actually. But now I am just like, now that I did like more research, I know that it's like not too much.
Yeah.
Lanya VTubers, not too much. Like other, and most of the VTubers is like a few there. And I just want to follow my, let's say, just want to follow my heart joy. Like I was sitting on my bed and I was like, do you know what where I saw? I don't matter. It doesn't matter if someone else have a Lanya VTuber too. I want to be a Lamia. It doesn't matter if it's like something else people already see. I want to be a Lamia. So I was like following my heart there. And just like fuck off everything.
And I mean, like you said, to be fair, there's actually not a lot of us. There's not a... Yeah. Hell yeah. Join us, tail owners. Join us, be one with us.
I get to join the Lanya team. And there's just like not too much, like, and just like, let's say a maximum of 10, but I think it's less. It's way less Lanya VTubers.
Yeah, there's a lot less Lamia VTubers. And as far as I understand, I'm the only Yanti. No, wait, I'm not. Never mind. I take that back.
Okay,
I am not the only Yanti, but it's a they don't, not a lot of people know about this other Yuan-Ti, and I don't want to give it away, so I'm gonna I'll be chill. But still, not many of us are Yuan-Tis, but to be fair, I also feel like not many of us are D&D based creatures.
Like that is not too much, and I at the beginning I have like this fear. Because I didn't know too much like when I was starting. I didn't know too much like about VTubing world and everything. So
yeah,
what I was the least scared of, it was like that people see my model and just felt like, this is something with a style. I don't like her content. I just let's keep or something. Or they just don't like me because it's something like other people has to. But nobody is not like that. And a lot of Namas, when they do like polls and everything, they just love like Lamia's appearances and Lamia role plays and everything. I was like, okay, you know what? Namas are loving it. I love it too. It's my favorite race. Let's go with Lamia's 100%. So,
yes.
I'm cooking against the gender team
Good. I'm very excited to see. I cannot wait to see.
It's going to be really amazing. I am preparing a lot of things there. What I can say to you is that it's going to be a Predator Lamia. The Predator Lamia,
of course.
Case.
Yep.
With a really big tail. I can't say to you how big it's going to be, but it's going to be massive. Like, whenever you're thinking about it, it's going to be more. But I'll leave more, probably more.
Perfect.
So, I will be able to feed that on our price there.
I'm very excited. I can't wait to see.
I'm so excited about that, Jess. I would show you. So far, it's like in preparations. Yes. So I think it should be ready around like in the February. alien marshmallows. So more or less in just like 1.5 months more or less. Everything should be ready there.
I'm looking for
And by the way, Kira, I got a question. And because a lot of let's say, it's a little bit kinky question. A lot of let's say lamias, mostly for like let's say kinky sauce or kinky places. Can you show your horror model? Just to give an example here.
Oh, like do you mean like erogenous zones?
I know I showed you the whole model to give you like the example. You're going to be my model here.
Okay, so sure. Okay. So pull up my whole model.
There is our look. Okay, and wait a second. I want to grab something that is. Okay, do you see this hand? Let me know when you see it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, just see. Okay. Okay, it's true that. Okay, it's kind of embarrassing to ask about. I'm going to ask something. Sorry.
Okay, sure.
It is true.
No, it's fine. No apologies needed.
Lamias, let's say. Let's call it below part. Lamia's second mode is here. It's like this zone here.
Yes.
It is true. It is true.
It is true. Yeah.
Okay. And for example, with lamias like Jew, well, I know you're a Jewantia, so I think it's not your case. So
yes.
But with lamias,
it could be.
That part is like covered by scale, so people cannot see that normally, or
exactly.
And lamias need to cover like with clothes. Like with clothes or
so
other
the
things.
way that it kind of works, or other things, so the way it kind of works with me is my, like the transition between my belly and my tail is almost like it hides, and like my underbelly, it's like it's not as obvious. So because it's it's almost like camouflaged, if that makes sense. So it's there, but it's like because I'm not actively showing it, it's hidden.
I was guessing that way. That's why it will be just like hidden in a way that like chaos or something. So like it at first views they not notice how on this case.
So like for female, or like the female sex of Yuan-Tis or even Lamias or Nagas, it's kind of just camouflaged. But for male, it's actually inside, and it's only brought outside when it needs to be in use, because it's also in the front. Yeah, so there's actually like two of them.
Okay.
So a male has 2 and a female has 2 of her own.
But two what, sorry?
2 openings. 2.
There? Like here?
Yes. There's 2. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
But
there's 2.
What is the second one for?
Well, great questions. That I'm not sure, but I do know that they have 2.
Okay, that is new actually. We didn't know about that. I knew like there was like one opening there, but it's usually like the normal function as a human one in this case. But a second one, I didn't know they have a second one there. Like, do you mean like in the front, right?
Yeah, there's In the front, yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting.
Fun fact.
I knew like some. But I think it's not the case for lamias. But I'm not sure though. Like, some snakes, real life, they have like a little, really small like hole at the end of the tail, and then just like secret like liquids there. And but some snakes is just like by the skin. They just like secret like liquids in the skin. And they just like why they are like slimiers. Things like that when they digest food. This is a physical education class. It is.
Actually, it is weird.
It is.
We specifically, it was even put in the announcement that we were talking about anatomy today, so it is. 100%.
You
this is actually a phys ed class.
There was a secret sauce, a secret class that you didn't know it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well,
yeah,
thank you,
didn't know.
Yeah. And now my kid.
Fun fact.
A second question too.
Sure.
Instead of lamia's stomach, let's say held tail. Imagine. Okay, let me bring my fake Lania form. I have like this. I did this because I got like some MILF Lanias as seniors. So I just gave this just as a make a temporal fake thing. And let me show you. It is this one. Only works with a belly though. It is a little bit fake tail. Let me.
Oh, I see.
I can just like put this here.
It's actually really cool though, yeah.
And when I see it looks so bad. But if I just activate my belly.
No, but it's kind of
like this.
Oh, it hooked onto your hand, I think. Oh, with your belly. Oh, I see. Cool.
And it kind of work better. It works a little bit better.
Oh, neat.
Like with the belly just like cover the first part.
But that's really cool though.
And then it just like fake lamia form in this case.
I mean,
oh my god,
it's looking really good.
Thank you so much. Okay,
there we go. Just a couple of lamias.
Lamias. Imagine I ate a prey. It can be you or other prey in this game. And they got inside my lamia's stomach. Let me break the little hand again. Little hand. Here it is.
Okay. Sure.
So, they're slaving here. Let's say they're in the beginning of life. And I just want to eat another prey. Like, I just eat you again. Like,
Sure.
And then I send you to my lamia's stomach too.
Okay.
That second prey would actually push the first prey. So they are like in a line, or it just get like it just get together with the first prey and made like a bigger bulge. Let's see, a bigger bulge and stay there.
So so the bulge would be, so the way that it would kind of work, I guess if we're talking about authentic anatomy of a lamia, so regular anatomy is not very good. I'm not very good at it. But so when we eat something or when we ingest something, it goes inside the stomach, right? So the way that it would work is you would actually just have I'm not really sure here. I'll use me. I'll put myself. I'm gonna use my tail. So you would actually just have like, yeah, you just have like a bulge like here. You would actually just it would all just pretty much just stay here, and then as things get digested, that's when they start moving down. But if you're not, if you're specifically not ingesting like specific prey, like I don't want to be digested, I would just stay here.
Oh, that is so nice.
They don't really get pushed out of the way. It kind of just takes up like a little bit more space here. And then the ones that get ingested are the ones that go down here. Yeah, because most of your tail is actually just muscle.
I saw that in my manga, that it was they have some bad information the same. Like the human stomach, let's say, like the belly, was for like no digestion, like just for getting the food inside there. So you can be inside, like for example, my human belly and not get digested. But when it went to digest the prey, they just go inside my lamia tail. And they're the position they just in the stars.
Yeah. Yeah, so the ones who are getting digested are the ones that go down further in your tail. But the ones who are not getting digested, they just kind of stay in your belly area.
But it's so nice, I like that. I love that a lot because I can have juice late. I can have in my belly and don't bother you with other prey I went to eat. Like if I just had are like more hungry and went to digest her prey, just send the other prey down and just keep just I make human belly.
Yeah, I basically give them like a nice little tail slap on the ass on their way down. I'm like, all right, see you, have fun, and then I stay right where I am.
I like that and leave that. That is so nice. That is so nice. I don't know if you want to do the rest of the stream like this in my hand. I think it's cute, but I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me just fix my tail a little bit. The fixing.
Speaking of gorgons, there's a gorgon. There's a gorgon in the chat.
Who's the gorgon?
Habo.
And Habo, that is so good. Hi, Habo.
Actually, funny enough, when we were talking about tongues earlier, Havo's tongue immediately came to mind because Havo's tongue is so beautifully decorated. I took a screenshot and I wanted to show it to you. I'm gonna drop in our DMs now.
Oh my god, Jid, it's so me.
Because it's so pretty. You have to see. Like, I'm obsessed. Oh my god.
Show me, that'll show me.
It's in DMs. It's already there.
Okay, is he Mexican? Oh, fixing a little my tail. There it is better.
Perfect.
Let me see. Oh my god, that is so true. It is so amazing.
Isn't that cool?
It is so cool.
I love the piercings. It's so pretty. Like, I'm obsessed.
I love it so much.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I want actually persons like not for me real life, like for my model, and my new model is going to have a belly person. I love belly persons.
Oh, yeah. I think belly piercings are pretty, like, very pretty. I don't have any.
So
I want belly piercings, like, badly, but I'm a chicken.
I love Bahada. I like these little ones that they are noticeable, but not too, let's say, huge hard. And not too, let's say, extravagant in this case. Like those that are just like a little bow, little pearl there. They have decoration and it is so pretty.
Yeah. So pretty. Oh my god. I wanted to get my belly pierced, but I have a very I have an innie belly button, and so I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to risk it.
Bang. It's a little snack for Vore and Kira.
I didn't know it was catty to do those kind of things. So. What? Oh my god, Maya, thank you so much. Thank you so much, LA. Let me send you to Prison Belly.
So sweet.
While Kira's here.
Yum 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 yum.
Say bye, Kira. Say bye.
Say bye. Bye to him. Bye. Have a good trip. Enjoy your time. Nom
nom nom. Go. Oh my god, my leg. What happened? Nope. That is there is.
Oh,
it just gets so boogie.
That looks wild.
What happened?
Yeah,
what happened?
It looks so wild for a sec.
I cannot just stick to it. Well, like his escaping judges. I was a TNT. I am transforming into a human again.
Okay.
No, just kidding. It was just because I moved there. Oh my god, just.
It's so funny because you're going from someone who's legged to tailed, and I'm actually going from someone who's tails to having legs.
That is lovely.
I'm keeping my tail, but I'm getting a polymorph version of me where I'm more humanoid.
Oh,
so I'm gonna have legs again.
Do you know when?
So excited.
Or they have a date for
it won't
that,
be till
later,
closer to the end of the year. I've got some.
Oh, okay.
I've got some other things on the way. Some changes and some updates and stuff that I'm doing first, and then later on, closer to the end of the year, closer to my birthday, I'm gonna have legs again.
Cooking. That is so nice.
But that'll be as if I polymorphed. I'm still a Yanti, but I'm gonna use the spell polymorph and give myself legs.
That is amazing, Eleva.
Is Kira gonna be cursed? I don't want to be cursed. What do you mean cursed?
No, she's not.
Wait, depends on the kind of curse. What are you talking about?
And that is only her power, just getting the human again.
Yeah, that's an ability that I have. Yeah. Because Yantis are magical creatures, and my class is druid. So I actually have the ability to change into a bunch of things.
That is so nice, actually. Do you want tail? Get tail.
It's pretty handy.
Want legs? Get the legs.
Exactly. Well, plus Yantis, because they're chaotic evil, right? I get the best of every single world. I get to have my cake and eat it too, even though I don't really like cake that much. So I'm going to use the term pie instead. I prefer pie.
Oh my god, pie is so
5e druid can turn into a giant toad or yeah, it's
what is your
true.
Favorite pie, by the
5e
way?
druids can do a lot. Oh, favorite pie, key lime.
Oh my god, key lime is so good. I love it.
The really tart, sour. My glands better be on fire. I love key lime pie. Ugh.
I just love it so much. You're making me hungry right now.
Oh god.
Key lime is amazing, Jules.
Alright. I
love key lime.
I had to move my headphones off my ears because I have a piercing that's healing and it was starting to hurt.
Don't worry, I may have that, don't worry.
Coconut cream is pretty good too. I do like a lemon meringue. Sorry?
Do you still hear me?
Yeah, I can. Oh, yeah, I can still hear you. No problem.
Okay,
it's just only going into one ear, so it feels a little extra delayed. So I'm so sorry.
I love Lanky too. Oh, this is my favorite one too. About the pies. I used to love all the pies. So apple pie is so good. Pumpkin pie is so good. But I would say key lime is one of my favorite pies.
I think I'm actually a bigger fan of apple crisp over apple pie.
What is apple crisp, sorry?
Apple crisp? Apple crisp is like, it's like, so it's like apple pie, but instead of like a crust, it's more like Havo, shut up. Fucking
do you want to just let me that later?
Bastard's gonna right? Yeah. I'm gonna show you a picture of what an apple crisp is. So like an apple crisp is kind of like, it's like a casserole but for like apple pie. So there's no like pie crust or anything like that. It's more like got like a bunch of oats in it, and it's got like crumbly graham cracker bits and things like that, as opposed to like a pie. You scoop it with like a spoon instead of cut it with a knife.
Have you ever eaten an ice cream pie?
Ice cream pie. I think so. Do you mean ice cream cake?
It is like ice cream cake.
Yeah, it's got like,
but with a pie cover.
It has the oh, then no, I have not have this.
It's so good. It's so good. It is like similar to cheesecake, but with other flavors, like other type of let's say flavors that would like is ice cream. Is so good. Ice cream pie is so good. I recommend that so much.
I have to try it out because I've never seen this before.
I wanted to show you later though. Just show me the apple crisp of you told to me, and I showed you the ice cream pie. By the way, my Kira.
Yeah.
Did I get them a hug and boost so finish? Let it fell, but I guess sorry.
What?
And what she's reading comments that you're making me so hungry.
Sorry.
My worry.
Kind of. Sorry.
I will get my meal after this stream, so. That you're going to be my meal after
Speaking
this stream.
Speaking of which, I will also be getting my meal after stream.
Kid is going to be the after stream meal. That is better. With that, everything is worth it.
I'm okay with that. It's true. It's true.
By the way, Mikira. Depending the size, let's say a lamia who has, for example, let's say just a tail size. A lamia who has, for example, your size of tail. How much praise that lamia can even, let's see. Like, what do you think there will be like an approximate number of how much, let's say, praise feet inside a tail? With that length, let's say. With this size.
Well, actually, it doesn't really matter the length of the tail, because a snake's stomach can extend quite extensively. And because if you're not digesting, and they all just kind of stay in the stomach area, and it can stretch pretty big. Like, for example, like a snake, like a cobra could eat a capybara.
But it's so
and still like stretch its body. So one of the great things about being a lamia or naga is that you are very, it's almost like the way that your belly works now. You are very stretchy.
Okay.
But, and the difference being is that because you sorry, I saw something and it made me giggle.
Let it go, don't worry.
You because of the way that your anatomy would then work, because you'd no longer have legs, instead of the weight of your belly going down over your legs, you'd actually just continue to stretch like further down.
Oh, okay, understand.
Yeah,
Well, that
you'd
is
still stretch
amazing,
in that
though.
area, but you'd stretch around. You wouldn't stretch like down. You essentially wouldn't create like a belly fall. You would just have a swollen belly, if that makes any sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, understand the franchises. So that is amazing there, so. Like, you can just stretch out loud and you can just feel like as much praise that you want more or less.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you could pretty much feed on all of the praise you have here, but that may be your limit depending if people are gonna get digested or not.
Yes, I can imagine that too. And for example, I suppose like if I had like a lot of praise inside my lammy stomach, for example, it will also limit like my movement, right? Like it would be like slower or like more hard. It would be like more hard to move overall.
Yeah, it'd be tougher to move for sure. It's usually like a respiratory. I mean, think about it like now, right? You have a lot of food and you feel really sleepy.
Well, I will.
Yeah.
I will trust in you so you can. You're gonna come here and just help me win.
Okay. Now, just how would be crazy? Like, what if I took in prey and then you took in me and then took in more prey?
Oh my god.
Preyception.
The perception. Do you know something that I love a lot? It's actually bad. Like the voreception is something that I just
like
love
having a prey that's
love.
already having
like,
a prey that's consumed prey. That's amazing.
I psychotically that Jones. I love that a lot. Like
a part of me is kind of considering
another prey.
Preys.
Or that prey who has a prey inside. That way, like my belly or a lamb stomach gets even bigger too. It is amazing. I just love it so much.
Like, for example, I could picture myself wrapping my tongue around Vil and holding him in my mouth and then being consumed by you.
Jet, oh my god.
Stuffed prey is always awesome.
Ideas.
I'm giving myself ideas.
We are going to get a Vil. Vil, guess what? We have a surprise
Vil,
for you.
how would you feel? Vil would be like, oh my god, yes! Like, quite literally.
That is literally. Oh my god. Like, just like, Vil, we have a surprise for you. I just like capture him.
Yes. I think Vil likes the chase.
I think Joe, that is true.
To be fair, so do
I think so. But it's
you know what we'd look like? We'd look like something out of like a nature documentary from like the Jurassic period, where like one of those creatures is running around chasing a really small prey, and then like as soon as the creature goes like hound, the T-Rex comes out of there and just goes hound, and it's like that's what we look like.
Oh my god, you! Oh, I can imagine that. That was so great. And the cameraman just like, oh my god, we are recording two wild lambias eating each other's, eating a crab, and then the other lambia eating the other lambia too.
Except the cameraman, like David Attenborough would be so confused because I'd be chasing after Vil and Vil would just be like, oh no, don't, oh no, just like not even trying. They're like, oh, this prey doesn't seem to want to get away. And then as I'm chasing Vil, I'm like looking behind me, I'm like, oh no, I'm about to get caught. What do I do? And I start slowing down and the camera like, and then David Attenborough is like, I don't really understand what's going on here. Like,
oh my god.
All of a sudden, like, freaking Steve Irwin raises from the dead, like, I don't think this is quite right.
That'll come in amazing if you further that way. Oh my god.
Yeah. Guys, this is the perfect nature documentary.
That is so three is the best actually. I would pay for
Look
see
at
that
these
actually.
sussy bacas in their natural habitat.
Oh my god, like look at how a white lamia hunts a crab. Oh my god, the lamia is getting eaten by another lamia. And they just get us like,
ooh, that'd be a cool like
no.
little like fun fact. It's like you would think that the black lamia is at the top of the food chain, but you'd be wrong. There is a greater and larger lamia around the corner.
One more hungry.
And she is white. And she is fierce. That'd be so
it would be
funny.
even more confused because actually, if I was in that situation, I want easily. Like it's like at first time, I would play a little bit with you, and then I eat you later.
Yeah.
So the cameraman was a little bit like, "Oh my god, what? Why is she playing with that?"
You know what you could do? You could just hold me in your mouth, like down to the waist. Like you just have me in your mouth at the waist for like hours. So like my tail would be down your throat, just like partially in your belly, but I'd be hanging out of your mouth.
Oh my god, that would be so nice. Just have it like your chest and head like out of my mouth. So they can be like
right, exactly.
injured in the I don't know. And did my tongue go there? I eventually tell around inside my stomach. Oh my god, I love that.
I actually didn't even consider that until this moment. Kazuchi has a really good point. You are turning into a snake, the year of the snake. It all just
oh my god.
It's not that you were worried about Lamia VTubers, it's that you were waiting for the year of the snake.
Actually, to be honest, I didn't know. I was not waiting for the year of the snake. It was just like coincidence.
No, I know you weren't, but let's just say you were. It's all because Vore was just waiting for year of the snake. That's all.
Snake, mommy, sorry, snake, mommy,
I was
sorry,
waiting.
snake, mommy,
Everything
sorry,
was my
snake,
plan.
mommy, sorry.
Everything was planned to the
Exactly.
beginning.
It was all planned. It was all planned for 2025 year of the snake.
To have the most hungry Landia. Eating the most beautiful lammy they were.
Okay, I don't know about that.
You can't say that I am rude. You cannot say that I am rude. And you know it.
I can try. I would just you're much more powerful than I am, so I could say that you're wrong and then you'd say, but I'm right, and then I would say, yes, ma'am. Yes, you are.
Oh my god. I go like another idea, sir. Okay. Did you give me the permission to, if I get the opportunity, commission a drawing like that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
100%.
perfect. I would
You're
just
the
record this and
only
just have
person that I'm okay with being. You're the only person I'm okay with being consumed by. So anything that you ever want in terms of like art and stuff, just the answer is yes for you.
Mama.
That's your fault. I do that now.
Oh my god, Gara, I miss you so much.
I missed you. I missed you so much. I'm so glad to be back. Very soon, I'll be back. Like, fully back.
Just let me know when you're back by, and we can play something together. That was so amazing.
Yes, please.
And I will let you know when I have my model.
Yes, it was super fun.
I will invite you when I have my model live. I don't mind if you're busy.
Please. I'm going
to grab you and get you here.
Okay. I mean,
I'm going to eat you. So.
Works for me.
How do I see was
Perfect.
abducting, I think, the word. Abducting or hijack. I don't know.
Abducting? Oh,
Like,
abducting works. Hijack would be like...
Okay.
I think hijacking is usually used when you're taking over inanimate objects. Abducting is when you're collecting a person.
Okay, that is perfect then. I would just abduct you.
I am happy with being
whenever
abducted.
you are. I just say my bill and engage at my saddle when I'm in your lager bottle.
I'll just be at work and then all of a sudden a big white snake tail is just gonna slither into my workplace and wrap around me and drag me out. And I'm like, yes, please take me.
Me talking to your boss like, sorry, Sarah, she's my meal. And I was hungry. I'm getting out of here.
My boss would probably shit himself if he ever heard something like that. He's so he would never. He would die, and I would laugh. I would just.
He would
laugh.
be like so shocked, like this. Like, oh my god, what happened? You from my eyes? It's got an eat him. And they just believe.
Right, and he just believe. He would just be like, wait, what? He's too pure. He's too pure to ever accept or believe that something like that could happen.
I can just eat him too, but send him to my snake stomach so he get digested.
You'll get indigestion if you hold him in your belly. You need to like immediate like stomach acid that guy. You need to purge him from your body ASAP. Like I promise you.
I eat him first, so he doesn't annoy when I'm eating you. And me, like partner, them like I eat him too. Then I eat you, but I send you to make hide you in the stomach. And they
yes, I go to my onsen room. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for the veggies. I will let you know. I didn't know like the date though. Yeah. I know it's like going to go around.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just very excited for you. I really cannot wait to see you.
Thank you. Oh my god. They do
oh goodness.
So sorry. I get a lot of hiccups.
No, you're fine. It's all the namas.
It's all the namas gonna make hiccup when I eat them. I don't know, like when they just get a semi stomach, I just like hiccup every day.
It's all they're bouncing around. They're all so excited to be there that they're bouncing around and it's giving you hiccups.
But just open it. I had my lip in my hand. Another question now that I almost forgot about this. And I went to ask you this too. I saw some drawings about llamas that has like some has like skinny tails. Some tails are like more slimy, like it's slim without scales. Or there are like more like fluffy tails. They all are the same, or it has like reason why it's different. Why a tail can be different, like in anatomically.
I'm not entirely certain why. Like, so I feel like it's dependent on the mythology that you're following, and like which culture you're following, because there are a lot. Yeah, and the race and the type of snake too will make a big difference. Like for example, in D&D, all things come back to D&D. In D&D, there's obviously there's Seth, which is like the snake god that most UNTs worship, which is why they're depicted after Seth, and there's a lot of scales and such like that, like my body.
Oh, nice.
But there is a creature called a coatl, and a coatl is a feathered winged snake, monstrosity. Here, I'll spell it in the chat for you guys because it can be kind of hard.
Did you mean?
I believe that's how you say it.
Quetzalcoatl.
Coatl, yeah. Yeah, a coatl is a, snake serpent that has wings and it can fly, and so it has like
Coatl, okay.
Yeah. Coatl, coatl. And so they have feathers, and then there's like there's other creatures there's like other types of snakes that are a little bit more slimy, and that's because they're usually like a water type snake that
that is so true.
because they spend a lot of time in the water, they'll naturally be more wet. So when their depiction comes, they come depicted a little bit more wet. So I guess it really just depends on like
eels, right? More or less.
Yeah, like eels. So they have like a slimy coat to them. It's also, being slimy is also a defense mechanism. So, that's also taken into account.
That is so nice.
I guess it really just depends on like, yeah. I guess it really just depends on like what kind of snake you want to be.
In my case, I want to be a scaly one too. I just love scales. They are so pretty.
Yeah.
So scales are amazing.
Scales. I love how shiny they are.
That is so pretty. Like, just looking at yours, for example, it's like, oh my god.
Right? I love it so much.
I just want to lick out.
And I love that my underbelly is like that tickles.
What would you mean to say, my hand?
Yeah, there's all kinds of different depictions. Oh no, I was just saying there's all kinds of different depictions depending on the creature, but depending on the snake.
I love that. I love that. And just answering to something on the chat. Just like Quetzalcoatl is the god of the Mexican, let's say, mythology, Aztec mythology, more or less. And Quetzalcoatl is just
so
like
Quetzalcoatl's in D&D are
the animals, just the monsters.
Yeah, it's based off of this creature. Yeah. The Quetzalcoatl in D&D is based off of the Aztec god. Yes.
I remember
depicted slightly differently, obviously, but yeah.
I went to Quetzalcoatl, like, pyramid. He has like a pyramid for him. And it's like a whole temple with a pyramid there. And if you go, if you don't like a certain hour, and you see like a whole, like more or less around like 6 p.m. more or less, there is a moment when you can see a whole shadow of a big snake going down the pyramid, because it has like it was like built in that way that when the sun gets like one specific position, and you can see that a big snake there.
Yeah,
there is to do something.
I think it's pronounced Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is like the Aztec deity, and they're like huge. Like Quetzal's being based off of them, like they're huge. So it makes sense that they would have it set up so that like it looks like the serpent is going down the entire temple, because like it could easily. Big babies.
Big babies. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're kind of like dragons, yeah, but the anatomy still pretty heavily follows that of a serpent, as opposed to like a dragon, which is closer to a lizard.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah, but they're pretty close to dragons.
That is really more close to dragon than it makes normally. So it is like this. Like, for example, the Chinese dragons that are like big and long, but they are like dragons, not snakes. It's just more or less the same, I think.
Well, and the other thing too is that dragons are entirely scaled, where Quetzalcoatls have feathered wings. Like, they have feathers on their body.
That is so nice. That is so. By the way,
it's very fun. I think it's really pretty.
How much time a lamia will take to digest a prey, for example? it would be like a long digestion plan, more or less like snakes, like they take like their time, or it's just like fast digestion. What do you think? What do you think?
I guess it depends on like how much they've eaten, I suppose. So like if it was only one of your namas, yeah, if it's only one of your namas, your nama would probably be digested within a minute because you are so big and they're so small. But if you had your entire chat inside, like all the namas, it would probably take like a few days. You go into like a little like rest mode.
I would love that. Oh my god. I used to love like long digestions, like having a prey inside my stomach, like let's say 2, 3, 4 days. I just like digesting them slowly. Oh my god, I just love this so much.
Well, the other thing too is that like because I'm bigger, it would take longer for me to digest than it would for one of your namas. So one of your namas would take like a few minutes, but then I'm bigger, so I would probably take the day.
That is so nice. But I will never digest in my beer. Unless you walk, but I will never.
No, I will never get digested. Unless I ask for it, I know. But till then, I'm chilling. I'm in my onsen.
Do you have your own house inside here? Your own private house?
My
own
little
inside
home
here,
inside.
only for you.
Yeah.
I'll forget
Do you have any other questions for me? Because I have to get ready to get going. To tear down this stupid setup again.
Actually, was able to add you that way. I haven't wanted to do was time so let me know, my dear, how you're doing about time, or and if you want to.
Oh, I have to get ready to get going. I'm gonna take any last questions, and then I have to get going.
Okay. I don't have any question for now. Namas is your time.
Okay.
Let Kira know if you have any question so far, Mehan. And before she leaves, before she get eaten, as I'm still on. And just
before I go in and curl up in my onsen.
She's going to
now
be
it's time
her
for last questions.
So last questions. It can be Wormy, it can be about Lanyas, it can be about anything in the room.
Anything other than snakes do you like? In terms of what? I like lots of things. I'm not really sure what you mean. Do you mean like monsters, or do you mean
let's say animals,
do Lamias shed? They do.
What is shed,
maybe
actually?
Creatures. Like you know how like a snake can take off its scales, like they'll get dry and then a snake will like that's shedding. So it'll shed. Yeah. So yes, Lamias do shed, but only from the scales. So essentially, like the skin gets kind of like dry, like at my tummy, just at the base of my tummy there where it connects to my tail. The skin gets kind of dry, so I put on a little bit of like body cream to keep myself hydrated. But then the scales when they get dry and it's time to like, right? I gotta listen, skincare is important, all right? Whether you're a monster, you're a human, or anything in between, you gotta take care of your skin. You only get one skin.
You need to take care of what you do.
I get many scales. Many scales, but only one skin. So when it's time to shed my tail, I start shedding my tail from the hips down, and then I put on a little bit of like body cream at the the meeting point, and go from there.
That is so nice. That is so nice. How many scales? Oh my God.
Are you insane? No. I'm not counting all my scales.
I lot.
Do you know any snake that looks at their scales and starts going 1, 2? No.
Oh my God, you. Just a lot, like many. But it's a best answer, many.
Yeah, many. Let's say a lot. The number being lots.
about if you are okay in Hydra also like the Vore section is Nadia that I mentioned. Never mentioned before. I think just right.
Count the kills. If you get it wrong, you add them? That makes no sense.
Oh my god. Fatty? How would Jordan to have Fatty 372 hairs? That is no sense. You are about.
Like that would be like counting every single hair in your head.
That is not a lot, Jace. He's bald. If you have 300 hairs, you're bald.
Yeah, exactly. That's not. Yeah, you're not doing. You're not really very furry.
Yes, because you're gonna have too much hair. Oh my god,
yeah, it's not a lot of hair.
I don't know how approximately how much hair we have.
You know what? I can say with confidence, I've never counted.
I never do so.
I usually just look at my head and say, I've got a lot of hair anyway, and that's the whole thought. That's the entire thought that I have.
Oh my god.
Same with my scales. I'm like, look at all my beautiful shiny black scales, and then that's the conversation.
God is telling to me that at least a healthy woman has around 120,000 hairs. So you have more or less around that number.
Yeah.
So you have recently. Well, this is for a woman.
So
if you looked up similar, so.
Yeah, well, men can go bald. Well, women can go bald, but men more frequently than women.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah. Tis what it is, you know.
Well, my Kira, would you want to enter and say you're awesome?
Yes, please.
Don't hear. Let me be bigger like this.
Boom. Yeah, get big. Are you big?
I am big. I am big.
I'm here.
Pingle. Look. Oh my god, Kira. You were so delicious.
Thank you, Vore.
How'd you feel in the sand, Mihan? How'd you have an amazing there? Amazing day there, Mihan.
It's very nice in here.
Oh my god, it is lovely. I would just fall in love with that. Love you so much, Kira. Really, thank you so much for being my amazing friend here.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, Rehan.
I hope you all treat Vore with so much love as she deserves.
Love you so much, my Kira. See you later, Rehan.
Love you. See you later.
That is an okay. She was really delicious, probably. Like, actually, my slice of belly will be like this. With hair inside. I made you say goodbye to Kira. She's going to sleep a little bit and stay here. Thank you, Corona, for the amazing sub. Oh, 20 months. Oh my god. Thank you, mate. Here. I will me hunt. I am so happy, my viewers. If someone wants to join Kira, just let me know. And I'm going to send you that with Kira inside here. In case you want to join, of course. Thank you so much, my hands. I hope you like a lot. They call up my hands. I'm going to end really soon. So this room is going to be shorter than normally. I hope you like the collab here. We talk and learn a lot about Lamia too. I learned some things that I never knew about actually. And it was amazing, really. She's amazing. I love spending the day with her, so I just hope that you like to. I'll be cool up today. Thank you so much, Caravan. Thank you so much, Nehan. And Jajajas, I will leave my house because. Oh my god. My lovely Kiwi. Would you want the guy inside food? Num num num. Num num num. Num num num. Love you so much, my Kiwi. Thank you so much. That was amazing, amazing food. I have an amazing, amazing same stomach, maybe. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much, Jesus. Go. Go. Oh my god, you were so good. Thank you so much, maybe. All the ways I hear my phone. I'm Jesse. Jesse rises on my hand. I just ate my collab to this. And you can hear her inside here, maybe. And now, Jimmy Jesus. Thank you so much for letting me send you me out. Bye bye, my dear. Good. So delicious, my Hannah. I think you can hear Hannah inside maybe. I think Jess, I'm not sure. Well, maybe Earth. What is amazing praise give a Jesus and get inside my stomach here. And added to. I will leave this for today. Man, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you so much effort of some amazing views. I am bringing
Vora,
someone else
make your
when I
belly
meet
bigger.
today.
It will be cuter, carrot, carrot.
I will. Bye, my GF. Thank you so much for letting me send you my hand. Go. 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 Oh my god. I'll bet with them here. Love is someone maybe drink so much for that amazing yelly handy. I went to sleep without some missing praise here. But before...
Hey Vora, I have one last question before you go. Absolutely no rush,
sure?
but do you know when you'll post on Patreon? Just curious. Absolutely no rush. Vora Vore heart love, Vora Vore heart love, Vora Vore heart love.
Didn't to see their piece release and my viewers. Did I get to see them listen? I just selected my which pics are they better and just like out of them because to be honest I took a lot, maybe too much pics, so I just like in process of selecting like the better pics because there are like some that are like not the best, so selecting pics and I will pause them actually, so judging to see never too many. It seems to be many of them, but I think I don't remember the number though, but it was like more than 200 peaks that it took. So I just like I can't decide, to be honest. I'm so bad at this. I was so bad at this, and that's why I take like some time because I can't decide like which peaks are the best, and I'm just like. I don't like to model speak. I don't like this stick either. This one, okay, it's nice. This one, I don't like it. So I just like that, like selecting. I just like, I can't decide with song. I'll get to pause and I can just pause them. And in some pigs, that is important too. Like, my, let's say my face or something, some personal things can get leaked in those pics, for example. So I cannot upload like pics where something personal gets leaked, for example. But I'm going to pause them all. I'll miss out the pretty ones. Love you so much, man. Yes, and because like some personal stuff that I can be like doxing myself, so I need to be careful to don't dox myself with the pigs. So I know like how to doxing myself. Maybe someone may name us first. I will be on Discord though because we got a gaming activity. So while I'm digesting this curious, well, not digesting, just keep it them semi-relatively. I will be on Discord, my house. I will be on Discord a gaming night if you want to join. Tell one of me, I will be there. I have played some games with you all. So. Love you some on my hands. And Fidget actually listen. This week it's been a bit really big actually. We got a huge collab with many VTubers this Sunday. So I'm excited for the Sunday you're going to see. I get to make a proper announcement for that. And the other days are going to be amazing days too. So Fidget soon. I think this Friday now. So see you this Friday. For eating tomorrow too. I'm loving you way more. Oh my god, wait. Okay, there's. And now my hands. If a lady jump out inside my hand. Jump inside. Honey.